Hello gorgeous Taurus, how you doing? I was going to skip this week because actually I'm not at home. I've taken some time away after all that intense cosmic energy we've had recently. But then I thought, no, I can't let you down. So here I am, maybe shorter than usual, but it comes from my heart. This week there's a lot of oppositions. We have the Sun opposing Jupiter and the Sun opposing Pluto. What does that mean? Well, an opposition to Jupiter is not that bad. Jupiter always brings, some optimistic twist in the tail. Pluto is all about transformation and change, but as Pluto is retrograde, it may be a change connected to the past. And then on top of that, we have Mars, the planet of action, joining forces with Chiron, the wounded healer. So what does this cosmic soup mean? It means there's a lot of change, there's a lot of going within and learning and transforming and having to be honest with ourselves yet again. Let's start at the beginning. So the Sun opposing Jupiter makes us actually, and makes you in particular, very confident about what you've got to say. The Sun is making you feel that you have the right to speak your mind. You've got a flurry of ideas and having interesting conversations all week. And also Jupiter and Pluto are both in your position of study, adventure, travel, reaching out and expanding in some way. But of course, actually, I think it's quite good that you're being aware that they're not to be overconfident in terms specifically of travel at the moment. So, yes, you're going to have great ideas to move forward. You're going to have great ideas to transform. You're going to have great ideas to move ahead and make changes. And those changes will come, but it has to be at the right time. Believe in your ideas. Get excited about all the communication you're having right now, but try to keep the balance. Now, Pluto is saying, yes, there will be change. Changing the ideas you're interested in, changes in your life direction even, but it's important to have your boundaries this week. Now, Mars, the planet of action, which is joining forces with Chiron, the wounded healer. This stirs up all of our kind of wounds so that we can heal them. But Mars gives us the courage to face it, but it might be quite intense. What battles do you have with yourself? Now, specifically for you, it may be wounds connected to secrets in the past, maybe your spirituality, anything to do with lack of boundaries, old karmic love connections that are unresolved, and how that made you feel, particularly if it made you feel powerless. You have the opportunity now to reclaim that and to move forward and to transform in whatever way that you need to, so that you love yourself, so that you have your courage back, so that anything that was stolen from you in the past is returned. But to do that, of course, maybe there are some feelings that will come up this week that will remind you of that. The key is boundaries, because it's in a position of no boundaries, So how are you with boundaries? How do you feel about boundaries? Are you clear about things, or is there any relationships in your life where there's this kind of mushy, blurry energy? Anyway, let's see what the tarot has to say for you this week, Taurus. Let's have a little look. But basically, there is going to be big changes around study, around communication, and around adventures. So go with it, but don't be too bold, and certainly don't be rash. Okay, first card. Yeah, baby. You got the Ace of Wands. You got the power here. And actually, this is a very adventurous and it's the Ace, so it's all about achievement. It's about action. It's about passion. It's about having, that feeling where you're excited about life. And also, hopefully, you can achieve what you want with that. I love that the Ace of Rods. The Lovers and the Passion card. There could be a dose of passion this week. Could be passion for life, could be passion for a lover, but your senses and your desires are stirred this week. Last card, the Fool. So yes, you might be rash, you're feeling impulsive. Now for you actually, Taurus, being impulsive is normally a good thing, because sometimes it takes you a long time to make a decision, and yet there are moments in your life where you do throw yourself in, and that's when you have very powerful and wonderful change. Always allow yourself to break your patterns, and your life will move forward. But the Fool is saying you have this desire to leap. But the Fool is my favourite card because it says that you have the faith You know, you have the faith that you know that you can't fail because there is a greater picture for you. So it's like trusting your inner wise one. Take care, gorgeous. Come visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight. I send you so much love.